What's good, YouTube? Yeah, we're coming back with a stream to your boy DJ Cree with more videos, man. I could not do this without the support of everybody who's tuning in every day, checking out everything that I have going on. Who's tuning in every and I appreciate all the love and all the support. We're gonna try this out. Um, y'all know Diddy is in a lot of trouble right now. A lot of trouble right now. A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. We can't even front. We're gonna go into this clip of allegations of Diddy, of course, being the diddler as usual. Y'all check this out.
And we begin with that breaking news at the top of this hour. New court documents show that Dwayne "Keefe D. Davis accused hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs of paying $1 million for the killing of rap icon Tupac Shakur. According to the court documents, Davis claims Combs paid Eric Von Martin the money. He also says that Combs offered to set up a phone call with Terrence Brown, who was the driver of the car that rolled up next to Shakur and Suge Knight on September 7th, 1996, near the Strip. Now, Davis says that he was telling on himself and not trying to provide evidence against anyone else. He's accused of orchestrating the plot to kill Shakur. A trial date has been set now for sometime in November.
To be honest with you, with this Keefe D stuff, man, it gotta stop, man. Either they're gonna convict him, or I don't know if this is just a clout chase move. I don't know what this is, to be honest with you. He has admitted several times to being, like, I guess, in the car or witnessing and being cool with Diddy. So I don't know exactly what's going on with this. You know, I hate that they keep bringing, this case to court and not moving forward like they should. Or Orlando Anderson, the alleged gunman, is dead. Lots of people surrounding the Tupac murder is dead. So I'm trying to figure out what is the use of convicting Keefe D. If you're not going to convict Puff for Tupac's murder, you may as well not even convict Keefe D at this point. Keefe D has admitted to either having the gun or using the gun, or I don't know. It seems a little clout chaser to me, honestly, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. But man, Pac's legacy deserved, to me, better than this. It really does. It really does. Like, at the end of the day, we know Diddy is going down for something. And to see this, it's almost like a media circus of allegations, And I'm gonna be honest with you. Keefe D, I think, did several either Vlad interviews, or I can't remember exactly each of the YouTube interviews, but he was literally telling on himself every time he stepped up. And I don't see how it took this long for Keefe D to be in jail, and he's admitting that he, talked to Puffy, knew Puffy, and things like that. So what is the? I would be more mad if they put Keefe D in jail by himself and not convict Puff or Diddy or whatever you want to call him at this point. Because at this point, Diddy is on a fine, like, thin line. I just think it's crazy right now. It's crazy right now in these streets. I'm not unsure if anybody even cares at this point, other than getting Diddy right now. I think Keefe D did a play to get money because he knew he would be interviewed about Pac, and especially people like Vlad TV. Vlad TV will talk about Pac all day long. Vlad TV single-handedly solved Pac's murder. He single-handedly solved Pac's murder. So I'm so curious to see what's gonna go on with that, and I hope they do Tupac Legacy's justice. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if they're gonna do Pac, man, they should go ahead and do big. Like, all this should be out in the open, because I'm sure if they saw some stuff with Pac go down and solve the murder, I'm sure that some of this may be connected to the Biggie murders, the Biggie murder. So I just have my feelings are mixed on it because, man, Pac is revered, Pac is loved, and it's just YouTube has been a circus for people who want to allegedly admit to crimes and admit to things, admit to murders and things like that. It's like, oh man, it's disappointing. But enough said about that. We're gonna go to the next. Now this has me laughing like I don't know what, man. Your boy Soldier Boy goes off on B Simone, and he has every right to go off on B Simone. If y'all don't know, B Simone, I guess she's trying to be a comedian. I really don't know who B Simone is, I'm gonna be honest with you. But she's trying to be a comedian. Your boy Soldier Boy, like in Soldier Boy fashion, man, snapping. We're gonna check this video out, and we'll come back with some commentary.
Think anybody is ever saying put on Soldier Boy. I don't know why I said that. I am sleepy weepy. Do you hear me? Not one time has anybody in the 34 years of my life ever said put on Soldier Boy. And he is a hip hop legend. I have to say that. But I have never said please put on Crank That. Put on Do That Batman. I have never said that. Why would I say that? But y'all, we gotta put some respect on Soldier Boy's name. He is a trendsetter. He is an innovator in the culture. He has been the first to do a lot of things. So I respect Soldier Boy. But me, I have never said put on Superman that hoe.
Stinking pussy bitches. Bitch, you will never have kids. You look stupid as fuck. I got more hair than you. I got more hair than you! What the fuck? The fuck is a B Simone? Get your stupid ass out of here, you ugly bitch. Got me fucked up. How a bitch with no hair talking crazy about me? Bitch, I got more hair than you.
Nobody said why
look at this ugly bitch.
Put on Soldier Boy. I don't think anybody is ever saying put on Soldier Boy.
And ain't nobody ever said put on B Simone. Who the fuck is you? I have never been nowhere and talked to no bitch and they said, let's go to a B Simone comedy show.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to respect Soldier Boy. Even though we be laughing at him, I had to respect him. Soldier Boy right now is 100% taken up for himself when it comes to these people attacking him. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know what B Simone's problem is right now, because we don't know B Simone from doing anything other than having famous friends, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know who B Simone is. But picking on Soldier Boy, man, at this point is a mute point, and Soldier Boy is gonna go off the rails every time. So either it's up to these people to be responsible. It's almost like these people would do anything to have a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to do anything to have a viral moment, man, that says a lot about your career and your status. And just to back up everything, Soldier Boy, yes, he is a hip hop staple because he did things that people really don't do. You know, when he came out, you know, he had a hit song. He produced his own beat. He wrote his own lyrics. He made a lot of money just off that one song. So in actuality, he did something a lot of these artists don't even do. And it has to be commendable. You people want to make fun of Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy was impactful in the dance music world and things like that. You know, I have no problem with Soulja Boy. Now, do I bump Soulja Boy? No. But at the height of his career, you didn't have to ask to play Soulja Boy. Because guess what? The DJs were already playing Soulja Boy. The radio was already playing Soulja Boy. For her to make a joke about it, it just shows you some people will go to any length to be out here to get some recognition, to be in these blogs. That's all it is. But leave Soulja Boy alone, man. Leave Soulja Boy alone. Soulja Boy is a 30-year-old man out here living his best life. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It is what it is. We just gonna go right into the next topic because I wanted to talk about this. Your boy Charleston White, with some words about Tia Kemp, and you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's been beefing with her for a minute, and he has a lot to say on the Danza project. You know, y'all check this out, and I'll come back with some commentary.
And Tia seems to just go online and use that as another opportunity to bash him again. Now that's putting the children are involved.
Well, now, homie, just think about this, my nigga. I don't give a damn how low down and dirty you are as a mother or a father. Secretly, in your children's hearts, you still a hero. I don't care how wrong you are as a parent. Secretly in your children's heart, there's a hope. Your mother is your God. Your father is a superhero. Here it is, your God bashing your superhero. Here his mother is displaying the attributes of a masculine male. And she's being championed for this, to bash her daddy. When he look at his mother and his father, he's watching other black people cheer to divide him. Secretly, when he's on the toilet, when he's in the bed by himself, he got to process this. Half of his chromosomes is his mother. The other half is his father. And he hear his mother saying, big back motherfucker. When he get out the shower, he got to wash his back and dry his back off. You don't think he look at his back and say, I wonder, is my back big like my daddy, like my mama say?
Now, to be honest with you, I do agree with this wholeheartedly. I post a lot of videos, especially the stuff I disagree with, and give my opinion on it. But I do agree with this. You know, these celebrities, these couples, these black couples in general, we are conditioned to put all our dirty laundry out here, all of it. And we don't think about, I guess, the parents, let's say Tia Kemp and Rick Ross, they don't think about the implication when it comes to the impact to your children, you know, to their children. And this is a very good point. It's a very good point. I don't be agreeing with Charleston White, but I have to give people props when I do agree. I do agree with this. We have to be more careful when we're out in people, but that goes to show you some people care about money more than they care about anything else. And that's just what it boils down to. American society has conditioned us to put money over family values. And it's even crazier in the black community because we try to hold as many family values as we can, but money still divides. Money still divides. Other cultures, they rock with it a little different, but with our culture, we make it. It's like almost like we make it a whole reality show. You see what I'm saying? Like everything black people do, right now we are being exploited. We know we're being exploited and don't care. These social media sites are using black culture to propel their companies. And black people get the least amount of respect and the least amount of money. All we do is look like fools on TV and social media. It's more, and as a matter of fact, most prominent white people on social media now, they do kind of dip into the black culture and take up for black people and stuff like that, and they become famous. You know, it's a lot of people like that. Look at Bobbi Althoff. We're going to talk about her later. But we are being used at a rate we don't even know. Black people don't even know the value of black people at this point. We probably, even though we may not have per capita as much money as white people, but I guarantee we generate more money than any other culture. I guarantee it. We're just not the ones benefiting from the culture as much as these tech companies and these marketing firms and these ad agencies and things like that. Because you got to think about it. Look on any social media site, and you will find a lot of content from, you know, black people. It's a lot of content from other races too, you know, no doubt. But it seems like news outlets pick up the black culture, the black plight, the black just anything we're doing. It picks up in the media, the actual media, you know. And it's crazy, you know. It is crazy. We don't know our own value at this point, you know. And I think that over time, you know, either we're gonna win or we're gonna lose. And right now we are on the losing end. But I definitely agree with Charleston White here on that subject. But hey, I wanted to get into this, man. Your girl Oprah, she is coming out saying she's not gay. I don't know if I believe that, Oprah. I don't know if I believe that. But we're gonna play this video and I'll come back with some commentary.
For years, people used to say we were gay or that we were, but and listen, we were up against that for forever. No, and people still say
that. And I used to say to her, you got to do a show on this because it's hard enough for me to get a date on Saturday night with people thinking we're gay.
Yeah.
Because if we were gay, we would tell you.
Because one of the things I started to think was maybe people aren't accustomed to seeing women with this kind of truth bond, meaning the reason why I think our friendship has worked is because Gail is happier, not happy, but happier for me, for any kind of success or victory or challenge I get through, than I am for myself.
Now, I would say this. Come on, y'all. Stop lying. Stop lying. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. This is crazy. I understand what she means, you know, being heartfelt, whatever. But in actuality, come on, yo. There's no way that y'all went all these years barely having men in y'all lives and y'all not either gay or bisexual. It could be both. It could be either. But there's no way that I'm believing that Oprah and Gail did not bump twats. At some point, y'all had to bump twats. It is what it is. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You know what I'm saying? Just like she lied about, you know, the little weight loss. You know, you had to do the Ozempic. It is what it is. I'm not tripping. But the fact that sometimes these celebrities sit up here and lie like that is crazy. It's mad crazy. But at the end of the day, it is what it is with that. So Oprah, stop lying. Come on, Gail, y'all tell us the truth about that. I just thought that was funny. I didn't have much to say on it, but I had to play that. We're gonna go into the next one and see where we're at.
And he bumps into me, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, stranger."
All right, yeah. This is
calling him.
And we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's check this out.
Calling him. Doesn't answer. Are you recording? All right, Marco. I guess this is how we're doing this now. I saw your video. Not gonna lie, I was a little shocked. So here's my version of what happened. Last year, we were supposed to go on tour, and I backed out last minute because my husband had just left me. I just had surgery, and I was super nervous going into this because I was not prepared. And I texted Marco, and I said, Marco, I'm so sorry to do this, but I am so depressed right now. I literally want to myself. He doesn't reply to me, and then he unfollows me. I woke up from surgery actually to him unfollowing me. And not only that, in the coming weeks, he would go on multiple podcasts and talk about how much he didn't fuck with my style of humor. Fast forward some time, I'm in Vegas doing an interview. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be great. Okay. And he bumps into me, and I'm like, oh, hey, stranger. He's like, let's go on tour again. I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. Like, during this tour, I'm trying my best. Every time I'm telling him, like, Marco, he's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, Marco, I'm trying my best, but, like, it's hard for me to get out of my comfort zone of, like, I have social anxiety, like, debilitating social anxiety. That's why this whole thing of me, it's not fully a character. I actually am socially awkward. I'm socially awkward. It's embarrassing. I don't want to be, so I lean into it. And I am doing my best on this stage. Our last show, I try my best to get out of my comfort zone. I drink a little, and I thought it went so well. I was like, Marco, I did everything you said, and, like, I actually felt really good about it. I felt like I really got out of my comfort zone. I really felt good about it. And he's like, yeah, you killed it. It was great. Fast forward a couple more weeks, I hear from my team that he canceled it, and I'm like, what the hell? Marco canceled the show. Like, why? They're like, I don't know. So I'm, like, calling him. Doesn't answer me.
All right, I have a couple things to say. I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew it probably wouldn't be best. It's because she's using the innocent white girl. I don't know what's going on, and having the contrast with these black entertainers, these black rappers and stuff like that. She has been doing interviews with white people and other people, but I think culturally, she became relevant because of the people like Drake and Yachty and Funny Marco really put her on. And I understand about, maybe she having social anxiety, and you're an entertainer, you have to get over that. You have to you can be you, but also you're in it's entertainment world, and it eventually that stick is gonna wear out. And I think that's where Funny Marco is like, yo, this is gonna wear out. You have to actually start being funny, because if you're not funny, your 5 minutes of fame will be gone. And I think that's where Funny Marco has drawn the line. And again, to me, she's kind of sort of playing a victim, because if you are like having this social anxiety and things like that, it's gonna be hard to be a full-time entertainer, man. And when you go on that role and you're in front of these black people, we want to be entertained. If you're not funny, we will tell you. We will show you. We will tell you immediately. Look at Showtime at the Apollo. You will get booed by black people. And I think that is the reason why Funny Marco really don't want her to be on the tour. If you're just standing there being stiff, you're just doing whatever, it's not gonna go over well. And when Funny Marco put out his video, he said it really well. He was like, yo, look, I love Bobbi, but she was stiff. She didn't want to do nothing. She was just standing there trying to be funny. No, black people, we want jokes. We just don't want you standing there. It's not an Instagram video. It's not a podcast. We want to hear jokes, especially when we're paying our money, you know. But I think, you know, her playing the victim is kind of wrong, considering that Funny Marco was one of the first black entertainers to really look out for her. So I just think, man, overall, man, you know, Bobbi, I do watch some of her content because it is funny when she's like with these rappers and things like that. But overall, I just think, you know, the Funny Marcos of the world need to hone their own talent and not worry about the awkwardness of somebody like Bobbi Althoff. She's going to be okay. She's going to be okay. She could continue being in her lane. But I think Funny Marco and Drewski and all these other guys, they realize, hey, I could get money on the road too. I could do my skits. Skits do I, you know what I'm saying? But I need to be on this road, putting my time in, putting my hours in, you know? And that's just what I think about it overall. But, you know, more power to Funny Marco, more power to Bobbi Althoff. But yeah, leave Bobbi Althoff alone. All right, we're going to go to the next one. Yeah, here we go. Your girl Ice Spice. I'm gonna be honest with you. She lost a little bit of weight, but she's still looking pretty good. You know, she's looking good. I love when I see Kai Cenat like excited. This is him trying to hold her up. And can't hold her. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Never have a woman like that. Like, even if she was gonna let him hit, now she ain't gonna let him hit. You ain't hit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still looking good. If y'all wonder why the audio is off right now, is of copyright claims. But she is looking good. Looks like she's doing a better job doing push-ups than he is. That is the funny part. So, trying to show out. It's crazy. Here we go. But I will say, he just lost. You just lost some vagina today, dog. You lost some vagina. Ain't no way. You lost a bunch of vagina. But I want to play this last clip. Oh my god. We're gonna play this last clip because I love it when academics get on his hate spree. Every once in a while, academics show you who he really is, the hate in his heart that he has for the world. And these are jokes, by the way. Y'all check this out, and I come back with some commentary. Hold on.
Mad at me.
Man, I told you if you drop me, you gotta tell me.
Tell you how much?
A lot.
What's a lot? My limit is 2,000.
2,000?
2,000.
Oh my god.
Now, Kyle, we seen you pay 10,000 for that mid stripper. Now we seen it, brother. Kai, we seen it, my man.
Mad at me.
If y'all don't know, that is grade A cock blocking right there. The fact that Kai Cenat is trying to offer her some money, and academics is just jumping in. Oh, hey, you pay like $2,000. Like, God. When you think you know who academics is, you really don't be knowing, because it seems like he will turn on a drop of a dime. I think academics is a. I wonder why academics doesn't do streams like this. I think he likes to be a recluse. It seems like Kai Cenat is more open, more, hey, let's do streams together. Hey, let's do this together. Because it seems like, I don't know, academics wants to be more of a journalist. And I think he should get away from that. I think academics would do a better job doing something on a format of a Kai Cenat or a Drewski. that way his comedy when he does jokes, it would be taken more serious as far as the comedy go. Because right now, the reason why a lot of people don't go as well because but I think overall where he's trying to go with his business and his brand, like let's say his podcast, Ack has failed at being a podcaster. If y'all think about it, he has tried the sticks on whatever that shit is. What else he tried? He tried his own podcast, failed. The one with boy that went to jail, but every single one of his ventures into the podcast space has failed. So I think live streaming him doing more like skits, I think he would do a better job when he gets artists. And usually his interviews don't go viral. Most of his interviews don't. Matter of fact, academics post more of his interviews and stuff than anybody else does. And matter of fact, he does more commentary of other people's interviews. So I just think it's a weird thing that he may not see that he's not fit or it suits him to do that. But at any rate, I think, I do watch him. Like I said, I do think he has talent. I think he may just need more of a good direction. Going the Charlemagne route, man, that route is dead. Look at how Joe Budden crafted his podcast, and I think Act needs to do more things that are skit based or like I said or live stream based like Cenat. I think he'll make it. He has enough followers, but I just don't think like his personality suits well for being a serious journalist or interview type person. But special stuff in the near future. My page has been getting a lot of views, a lot of comments, a lot of likes, everything. And I thank you. My page is growing over time. I'm going to try to go live more. And we're going to talk about more than just the news stories because I'm into the music, man. We got to do more music, man. I got to get back into my music bag. But that's it for tonight, man. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. More content is